It's a haul video. It's been raining so much here in Goa, and I'm someone who likes the rains to some certain extent. I could get carried away with talking about the weather, but hi, hope you guys have been doing well. I have bought some clothing recently for various reasons. Some of them were wants, some of them were needs, and I also bought a couple of bags and a couple of pairs of shoes. So I thought I should put them all together and sit and do a very chilled out clothing haul. A bunch of stuff from H&M, some stuff from UNIQLO, some stuff from Zara. I actually have one Fjallraven bag, and then I have a couple of pairs of CROCS. As always, everything that I talk about will be listed and linked in the description bar below this video, and I will also mention sizes. I'm finding that even from like one retailer, the sizes just vary so much. Yeah, you're gonna get all of that information in the description bar below. Let's just get started with my H&M stuff. The first thing I got is this really cute top. It looks like a simple crop top in the front, but then it has a completely open back with 3 ties. I do have a large tattoo on my back, so I figured it might be something fun to wear. I bought almost all of the other clothing with the intention of getting a lot of use out of it, and with this top, I know it's like gonna be a once in a while kind of thing, but I thought it looked cute. It does have a weird, thick, stretchy fabric. It almost feels like swimwear, and it doesn't fit the way I thought it would, but I still like it. The tattoo on my back is about 15 years old, and with tattoos, you usually have to get a touch-up every like 3 to 5 years. And I've never gotten a touch-up, and I've been thinking that I do need to go and get that touch-up done. And if I do wear this top, it'll make things very easy for him. The next thing I got from H&M are this pair of bicycling shorts. My other favorite pair is also from there. That one has a little bit more of a compression effect, and I've had it for a few years. This one is also ribbed, but it's quite soft. It does not have that like sporty tight feeling, and it has a high waist and ends just above my knees. What sets this apart from other shorts is that it has this really cute embroidery all over it of like lilac flowers. I thought it was really fun because black bicycling shorts are usually more sporty and edgy. These add a little bit of like a feminine, girly, soft element to it, and I know exactly how I'm going to style these, so I'm really excited to wear them out. I usually wear bicycling shorts only with long t-shirts, but you can wear it with a crop top if you want also, and it doesn't give camel toe luckily. For our next couple of things, we have to talk about the weather again. I came from Mumbai to Goa, and I really thought I knew what West Coast rains are going to be like. It's really not that different. It rains a lot in Mumbai also. But Goa rains are just something else. Experiencing it for the first time, it's just a lot of rain all of the time. It definitely is so much more than Mumbai. Luckily, I still live in a rural area, so it does not flood. But there are days together where you will not see the sun, or you will see the sun for just 10 minutes. And God forbid you have to step out. I went to the nearest city about a week ago. I needed to buy supplies, and it was one of those rainy days. I had a rain jacket on, which I love. It's pretty lightweight, and I came back home absolutely soaked, like the type that even your underwear is wet. So I realized I need to invest in a slightly nicer raincoat. Like that is going to do me a lot of good. So I ended up purchasing 2 from H&M because even on sale they were not cheap, and I decided that I would just try them and keep one of them. I'm really glad I made that decision so I could actually compare. From the H&M women's section, I have this printed one. It's white and green and yellow. The camera is not capturing all of it because of how light it is. This is something that will do for light rains. It has this interesting flap at the back, if you see, and a mesh inner over here, so you will not overheat in it. I'm still really skeptical of how this would perform under the heavy rains I'm talking about. I do not think it would work very well. It does have like 2 chest pockets and 2 pockets around the waist area also, and you can tighten the part around your hood so that it fits better. I sized up on both of the raincoats, so right now I'm around an extra small to a small, but I bought mediums because I wanted a nice cozy fit and I like to carry a tote bag inside the raincoat. I wanted there to be enough of space for that. For the cost, I'm not super impressed with this one and I am definitely going to be returning it. But now I need to show you guys the next one, and this one's actually from the men's section and it's actually cheaper than the other one, which is ironic because it feels better in every way. One con that I'll tell you right off the bat is this one is way heavier. Like even holding it in my arm, it's hurting a little bit. And if you wear this, you will slightly feel the weight, but I think the functionality of it should more than compensate for the heavy weight. The fabric of this is much thicker. It looks really nice, better than most raincoats that are available. I really love the color. The zipper is better than the other one. Once you put on the zipper, it also has a layer of buttons so that water does not seep in through the zipper area. It has these little drawstrings around the waist, so you can cinch it a little bit. I'm definitely keeping this one. It seems very good and well worth the money. I am so smitten with this bag, my latest Fjallraven. Fjallraven is a Swedish brand that I'm obsessed with, and they make like this utility bags. My first Fjallraven is around 7 or 8 years old and I still use it. They are just very well made and they can be washed and stuff. So last year I realized they had launched in India and I was so excited. They have a distributor here called Arctic Fox, and you do get the absolute original Fjallraven as well as the limited edition ones. My first Fjallraven was a tote pack, and then I ended up getting the Konkan sling. This is my latest one. It's the Konkan hip pack. While I did purchase this one was actually sent to me by the India distributor. I am gonna create some content with it. When they say hip pack, you know that it's gonna be a waist bag or a bum bag, but I much prefer to wear it like this because it's way less bulkier and it's really functional. I've talked many times about how I prefer to carry bags that lie on my body like this so that my hands are free to do stuff. This might look deceptively small, but it does have many pockets. There's one pocket on the outside, the largest pocket here, which even comes with a divider. It comes with a key hook. This is so useful so you never misplace your keys. And there is another pocket that actually sits against your body. This one might be the safest one, like in crowds and stuff. I do have a larger phone, the Pixel 7 Pro, so a lot of smaller bags this phone does not fit, but luckily the Konkan hip pack is big enough to fit even larger phones. I'm actually leaving on a small holiday here in Goa only. The day after I'm filming this, that's when I will be carrying this bag and probably using it quite a bit. A couple of things I have are from UNIQLO. These are a small turning point in my personal style, I think, because for like a good few years now I've been leaning towards muted, neutral, earthy colors like all shades of sage green and brown. Those have been my personal favorite and I think they look great on me, but I'm ready to reinsert some color into my wardrobe. So first up, I have this lime green racer back crop top and I'm loving lime green at this moment. I feel like I'm gonna keep adding lime green into my wardrobe. Like this thing I'm wearing is not exactly lime green. It's a sort of a chartreuse, but yeah, pretty. I'm ready for those pops of color. I already wore this to a day at the beach and I made a get ready with me come mini vlog. It was a big deal for me to purchase this because I have a small insecurity. That's that my armpits are naturally darker and I would generally try to hide them, but I've decided to say fuck it. Since this one has those slightly low armholes, you definitely can see your underarms more clearly, and you know, it really doesn't matter. I think this looks really nice on me. I like ribbed garments and the fit is great. I find it annoying that the bottom kind of rides up a little, so you find yourself having to pull it down a lot throughout the day. And the next top I got is to be ironed, but it's this nice hot pink. This is Supima cotton, which is supposed to be like some kind of superior, fancier cotton. I don't think I've ever had any garments made with this. It is really lightweight, really soft, and this t-shirt also has a bit of an oversized fit. This beautiful bright Barbie pink. Another color I have recently been loving. The final thing that I bought from UNIQLO, these bags have created quite a stir. They're pretty simple, I think like nylon bags. They have a little bit of a water resistant quality to them, and you can get them in single colors. This is one of the limited edition bags that has a print on it, like a collab with artist Keith Haring, who has this very particular style. I like that it has a black base with little pops of white and hot pink. The flower detail looks so cute, and I do imagine these two are going to look so cute together. But I can wear this with a lot of stuff that's in my wardrobe. It has a nice quality zip, and inside you get one pretty roomy pocket, and then you get two pockets like this to maybe deposit smaller items, although they don't have a zipper button or anything, but your stuff should stay inside. Next up, I have my Zara purchases, all 4 bottoms, all 4 denims. I have, over the last year or so, lost a bunch of weight. It wasn't really intentional. It's something that happened with the lifestyle change of going from extremely sedentary to someone who gets off her ass more, moves about more, does a lot more physical activity. I went to put on my favorite jeans that I knew fit really well, and they were hanging on me. So I do want to alter my old jeans because that's a thing that you can do. I really like denims and I prefer to wear my jeans for a really long time. But I realized I also kind of wanted some newer jeans and shorts that fit me really well, and that's where Zara came in. First thing I'm going to show you these light sage green carpenter jeans, they call them on the website, but they're labeled here as the high-rise straight. What makes them carpenter jeans is that they have a lot of like cargo and utilitarian detailing on them, and I've been loving those trends like cargos, lots of pockets, buttons, workwear inspired. And when I say workwear, I don't mean office, I mean like physical work, that kind of thing. Anyway, I know my jeans and I'm particular, but you're never going to find jeans that have everything that you like. I loved the green color of these, but I hated that they were too light. I would prefer if they had a deeper tone. These do have a little bit of stretch in them, I think, and I prefer my jeans to not have any. I prefer medium to heavyweight jeans that are 100% cotton. They maintain the best shape over time, whereas stretch jeans in a year or two, with or without wear, they lose their shape and elasticity. So the carpenter detailing on this is basically it has that loop from the front to the back pocket. I think workmen used to keep a bandana in it. And if you look at the front pockets also, the stitching is exposed. It's on the outside for the pockets, and they're nice deep pockets that you can actually use. Zara's taken a cue from other websites now, and they have measurements for each and every item mentioned on the website, which is great. I checked those and I saw that this one seemed to run large. So I bought this in the smallest size, which is a US size 0. And it still floats on me. I'm definitely not a size 0. I am a 2 or a 4. It is ridiculous what they do with this sizing. It's loose on the waist for me, and it's also long. So this one is definitely going back. The next pair of jeans I have from Zara are their paper bag jeans. I really love anti-fit kind of jeans. I love mom jeans, but for whatever reason, since the time I saw this paper bag jean, I didn't like the shape of it, the way it bunches up at the stomach area, and it has that like weird frill at the top hem. I thought it was odd. There is a reason I was attracted to this particular one, is because they added cargo details to the paper bag jeans. That just means there's another set of pockets other than the front pockets and the back pockets, which are pretty standard. There are 2 pockets like on each side of the thigh that I thought it looks really cute. So I'm the type of person that finds jeans comfortable, even though I know objectively they aren't. I'm just very comfortable in them. When it's hot also, I'll wear them. If I have to be traveling by flight and like I'm out say for 24 hours or whatever, I will still wear jeans. I don't even care. But when I tried these on, I realized that they are supremely comfy. So if you need to wear them like that for flights, or I think it would even suit pregnant women. Maybe not later stages of pregnancy, but at the start, the coziness and the elasticity will be your best friend. And I found that these also run a little bit large, though not as big as the previous ones that I showed you. It's already quite loose on my body. Since this has an elastic, that would definitely stretch out over time. So I would need to go and get one size down. I think it's already sold out in all of the sizes now. And that's why when I really like something during sale but I'm unsure of the size, I will purchase it in 2 sizes. So I have choice. And I actually did that for the next pair that I'm gonna show you. These are supposed to be shorts, but they're definitely more like 3/4, and I've seen this silhouette be really trendy right now. It only sort of fits you well at the waist, and after that it tapers outwards in almost a triangular shape. It does have a wide leg as well, but I like that it's not a boot cut. It doesn't flare out, it just goes out straight. And this has a really nice fabric, pretty comfortable, pretty practical, and something that I would get a lot of wear out of. I bought this in 2 sizes and I'm happy the smaller one did fit me. This one comes with belt detailing, which basically means they include a belt, which is very unnecessary because yes, you get a free belt, but I rarely ever wear any. So I'm taking this out and I might actually give it to someone who would wear it. The final pair is a pair of shorts. What do they call these? The retro cycling shorts, but these are also kind of like Bermudas. I have one blue pair like this from H&M that I really like. I bought it when I was a little bigger and it's very loose for me right now. It ends just above the knee for me. It has a raw hem. I kind of hate raw hems, but I like everything else about this, so I'm ready to ignore the raw hem. And it has a button fly, not a zip. I also really like those. Several of my jeans have them and I'm very comfortable with doing and undoing them. This one fits me so perfectly, which I was really surprised with, considering I only bought it in 1 size and it doesn't have stretch. It just felt very lucky. I noticed that the hardware detailing on this is a mix of like silver tone stainless steel and a little bit of like coppery detailing as well. I've always loved denim shorts, but a few years ago the super tiny hot pants were the trendy ones and that's all you could find. I think they look cute, but they're not so practical to wear in India. I don't feel so comfortable wearing them out in public. I really like that 90s fashion has brought back Bermuda lengths and fits. It's an actually practical thing that I could go anywhere with, could go to a crowded space with. I would not feel awkward or uncomfortable in it. I know I've been promising a denim collection video for a really long time. I'm finally in a place to make it happen. So just give me a little bit of time because I will definitely film that soon. Final things I have to show you all are the new footwear that I've acquired. No big surprise here, but they're literally all Crocs. I've been obsessed with Crocs for a little while now, and since I actually moved, I found that they are very practical footwear for me here. In Mumbai, we mostly have level roads, there are potholes and stuff. So even though my favorite pair is called All Terrain, I usually didn't have any specific need for it. It was more of aesthetics than anything. Now that I've moved to Goa, the terrain here is very random and parts of the road here are being redone and it's just like bits of rock. Like, you know that laterite, that red rock with holes, it's very popular in the Konkan region. Happy that I have so many Crocs, especially the all-terrain ones. They actually make walking over sandy areas, muddy areas, wet, sludgy areas very easy. They're also very easy to wash. They are 100% the most practical footwear for where I am living right now, and I think I use that as an excuse to indulge in too many new Crocs. So first I have the Crocs Echo Clogs. This is one of their newer shapes and it's very like streetwear, hypebeast inspired. Every brand is doing these kind of shapes, but I think it looks cute and it kind of matches my nails. Super soft footbed, and the shade is called Pink Clay, which is very like dusty millennial pink circa a few years ago. It does have holes for gibbets also, so if you like putting charms on your Crocs, you can do that. Next up, I got the light ride clogs. This is CROCS' more premium line, and the material in this is more supportive and softer. So I actually kind of bought this one for my mum. Since she had her injury and then her surgery last year, she has been largely wearing light ride clogs, and they're still fine, but I just wanted to get her a new pair. She did not appreciate this color, the hot pink fuchsia color. I told her it looks so cute, but she was still making faces. What do you guys think about this? I know it's very bright, but it's fun also now. These have these very small perforations, which are good enough for monsoon and water and stuff. You cannot put gibbets charms into these though. And I might selfishly style them a few times, even though I do not intend to wear them. This shoe does run a little bit large though. A lot of the CROCS actually run large, but they don't have light rides in smaller sizes, so I cannot size down, and that frustrates me a bit. Like most CROCS clogs though, if you don't want the back strap, you can just fold it over the front area. The final one that I got, new all-terrain clogs. I already mentioned how these are the most practical. Look at that chunky textured sole on them. I'm not sure what they're calling this colorway, but it's got this like marbled aqua blue, a little bit of cream, a little bit of brown, and this lime green, which CROCS is calling limeade. My old all-terrain clogs, which I got last year, I have worn them so much that they've sort of become my rough use pair. They're still extremely functional, but they don't look as good as they used to. So I thought I could buy a new pair for when I want to be a little bit more dressed up. For regular market runs, trips to the store, I still use my old ones. That's everything for today's fashion haul. If you made it till the end, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to make it nice and chilled out and a little bit chatty, because I do short content now also. You might have seen my reels, my YouTube shorts. I'm enjoying that, but also I find that it just doesn't have any context. When I buy something new, it's not only about what you see. I've learned over the years to look at so many other details that you cannot convey in a 30-second or a 1-minute video, which is why I still enjoy making long videos. I hope you guys still derive some enjoyment from them. Let me know if there are any trends you are currently loving. I am having a moment with fashion and dressing up. Even though I'm away from the city, the surroundings are very inspiring. I feel like putting some thought into my outfit and, you know, looking cute. I'm working on more fashion and more beauty content from my new space. So let me know if there's anything specific you would like. I already have some ideas in the pipeline, but I would love to work on your requests as well. I will see you guys next time.